just remember, when it's raining, to get into the seawater as soon as possible so you don't get wet. Just remember that, Ben. Little tip for the day. Fucking gun. Hi! Well, Steve. Where we go? We're going diving.
Welcome back. We're just here for a dive on the old Kapiti coast. We've just driven 4 hours from Wanganui. Come down to see a mate, and he said, you know where we need to go? We need to go diving on the Kapiti coast. We need to go get some crays, and we need to go get some pāua. So we're going to try attempting the crays and getting some pāuas, because at least the pāua can't run away. So as soon as we get in the water, happen to get into a little crack with some crays, and I go for a grab, and I probably should have, pushed that a little bit harder and actually gone in there, but it's just feeling a little bit delicate going into these caves at the moment. And so we'll just try sticking with some bit more easy of access crayfish, if I can even find some. So we're just chipping around, having a little look, and if I see any pāua, I'm going to grab them, because I'm living up in the North Island now, and I don't run into these buggers as often as I used to when I was in the South Island. But these guys are pretty damn big, and easy accessible dive spots around here. It almost reminds me of Southland. So we'll just chuck a quick measure on that, and boom, no, that's definitely legal. Just give me a bit of an idea on what sort of size we're looking for. And we're just going to go through, and we're looking for a few cracks and crannies, and seeing if there's any crayfish around these kina. No crayfish, so we'll just take the kina instead and see how they go. Take them home, thank you. We'll give them a little test, crack them open to see if they're looking fat and good to eat. Boom, look at that golden goodness. Last time I got told off for eating kina in the water, so I won't eat it in the water. I'll just feed the fish, see if they like it. I'll take the other few home. So when looking for crayfish, you really need to be getting down and right in these weeds and right underneath these cracks to see actually where the boulder comes around. And I've just flicked on my torch, and there's a nice little hole of crayfish. None of these guys are really quite on the legal spectrum. I'm just going to leave them. Pretty cool to see some crayfish. I love seeing them in their little packs, or I don't even know what you call them, little clusters. And we're going to carry on having a look around for them. Hopefully we might run into a few. Meow! There's an airplane. Sorry, just get myself distracted. We'll go back down, and we'll see if we can have a look around the crack. See if the crack's got any more crayfish sitting down in the crack. Oh, that's the word for it, nest. There's a little nest of them here as well, which is really cool to see again. Good potential crayfish for the future. Leave those guys. None of them are really quite legal or even worth even trying to attempt on. So just carry on going along and seeing whether there's any big bucks. Sometimes on the outsides of these cracks, there's some big bucks hanging out, but I guess there isn't. So we'll just grab a few yellowfoot pāua. Not many people really grab these. With only being allowed 5 pāua of each species per day, it's actually worth grabbing a few of these yellowfoot, and they are actually really, really good eating. The 80ml legal size, they're tiny in comparison to these big boys where you've come into this nice amount, where I'll just quickly grab my quota and be done with these guys. And that is my quota for the day of those guys. I'll grab one more yellowfoot, just seeing that I spot them out in the open. Look at them compared to a normal pāua. And they're really, really good eating. I recommend grabbing some. But thanks for coming along. I appreciate it. It's been a while. Hopefully you'll see a few more posts from me. So like, share and follow if you want to see more.
Not a bad day, right out by the capital.